If you're looking to become a real estate agent in 2025, well, I'm going to give you the exact game plan on how to do that in 90 days or less. In the next few minutes, I'm going to walk you through the exact step-by-step process that I took to get my real estate license. I'm going to share with you the top real estate schools that I found that I highly recommend. I'm going to share with you the requirements on pre-license education, how to pass your exam, how to find the perfect first brokerage, all the important questions to ask, and all the documents and paperwork you need in order to actually apply for your license and get licensed. So by the end of this video, you're gonna know everything you need to know to be able to start your process and get working on your real estate license so you can get licensed in 2025. This plan does require commitment, focus, and hard work. But if you can commit to that, I'm going to show you exactly how to get this done. Step number 1, we need to decide if real estate is even right for you. Before we dive in, you need to decide if real estate is even the right career for you. This career requires sales skills, it requires persistence, focus, and a lot of dedication. So if that sounds like you, then this might be the ideal thing. Now, if you are like a real estate investor or somebody else that wants to get their license in addition, then you can also do that. But I just want you to have clear expectations that this career does take hard work and it does take a lot of effort to become successful. If you want to learn more about becoming a real estate agent and everything involved, make sure to download our complete guide on how to get licensed and start your real estate career. There's a ton of information in there. There's also a special invite to a Facebook group that we started. It's a new agent support group, and you'll be able to ask questions and network and talk to other agents inside that group to see if this is the right fit for you. So make sure to download that guide. The link is down in the description below. The next step is choosing your real estate school. First things first, you have to make sure you sign up with an accredited school. If you sign up with the wrong school, you're gonna be in a bad situation because your hours and time you put into it won't count towards your license. So make sure you get signed up with a school that has state-approved pre-license education classes. That's a very important part of this process. Now, you do have a couple different options. You have online and you have in-person classes. You also have classes online that have an instructor with a live video feed and things like that. So it's kind of like a hybrid between both. So I highly suggest you check out two different schools. The schools that I found that people really like working with is Colibri Real Estate and CE Shop. I'm an affiliate with both schools, and they have offered everybody that's subscribed and watching this channel different sales and discounts on their real estate pre-license education. So if you want to check that out, there are two links in the description, and we are an affiliate, so make sure you check those and see if there's any different sales and discounts going on right now on pre-license education in your state. I know it makes a big difference, and it will help you get one step closer to getting your license. Now you might be wondering how long it actually takes and how much classroom time are you actually going to have? Well, every state's different. There are some states that require 40 hours, there are some states that require up to 168 hours. It really depends what state you're in. So I would suggest going on both of those links and taking a look around. Click into your state and find out the exact requirements. Now, I do have other videos in this channel that talk more specifically about your state, so make sure to go search that on the channel, and there are more details on your state specifically and all the requirements. But in general, you're looking anywhere between 40 and 168 hours. Okay, the next step is going to be schedule and study for your exam. So once you're done with your pre-license education classes, you're going to be required to take an exam. There's going to be a national portion and a state portion of the exam. Now, it's important that you study hard for this because a lot of people do fail this exam the first time around. And if you don't take this seriously, there's a good chance that you're going to fail one of the two or even both of the tests. So I highly suggest you study hard, you use flashcards, you get a study partner if you can, and there are other tools as well that you can use to study. I recommend you look into something called CopyCram, or there's even other tools like Prep Agent that will help you prep for the actual exam, and these tools can be gotten for a very low price. Now, if you don't want to pay for tools, you can always use the textbook and just study really hard and get a study partner, or use something as simple as flashcards. Either way, make sure you study hard and take this test seriously because there are a lot of questions and there's a high chance that you may fail the first time around. Once you get the studying out of the way, it's time to schedule your exam. This is with your state testing center. On the day of the exam, you're going to go in with your basic non-scientific calculator and a pencil, and everything's multiple choice. So don't stress out too much. You're going to have a math portion of the exam, and then you're going to have other sections of the exam like state law and then ethics and things like that that you're going to run into while you're out there practicing with your new real estate license. So the exam itself is typically between 2 and 4 hours depending on which state you're in, so you have plenty of time to finish the exam. Once you're done, you're gonna walk out of the testing center that day knowing if you passed or failed. Now, this is the best part. You don't have any anxiety waiting around wondering if you passed the exam, if you failed the exam, because as soon as you're done, you're gonna get the results right away. Now, if you did fail the exam, a quick tip is not to give up. So many people fail the exam and they just let their foot off the gas and quit completely on their real estate license. Make sure you don't do that, because many of the top agents in my market and in many markets across the entire country have failed the exam the first time around. And now they're top agents, now they're selling a lot of real estate and they're doing very well in this career because they didn't quit. So make sure if this happens to you that you don't let your foot off the gas and you don't quit. The next step is going to be picking your sponsoring broker. Now, this is a very important step of the process. When you first get your real estate license, you're going to have to work with a sponsoring broker. Think of these offices like Keller Williams, RE/MAX, eXp Realty, Real Brokerage, Century 21, Coldwell Banker. These are all brokerages that you can go hang your license with, and you're still an independent contractor. You work for yourself, technically, but you do need a broker and a mentor, and that's where you basically hang your license. So the questions you want to ask when you go to these brokerages are really detailed. You want to make sure that you have someone that's going to be there to support you. You want to ask how they're going to help you market your business and get new clients. And you want to find out what the fee structure and the commission splits are. You want to see if there are any monthly fees associated with being at that brokerage. And you want to just get all the details and ask all the big questions. I do have more videos on this channel that go deeper into how to pick your first brokerage, so make sure to check those out as well. Once you picked your sponsoring broker and you passed your real estate exam, it's time to submit your license application. This is when you take all the information you've gotten so far. So you're going to take your completed pre-license education, you're going to take your past real estate exam, and you're going to take proof that you have a sponsoring broker, and you're going to package that all up into the license application and submit it. Once you submit that, you're going to also need to get your background check to include in that. So that usually includes a background check and fingerprinting to make sure you have no criminal record. This is a very important part of the process, but you're going to package everything up and send it out, and it usually takes a couple weeks to come back. Step 7 is the fun part. Your license comes back, you hang it at your new brokerage, and then it's time to focus on getting clients and start selling and making money as a real estate agent. I have a lot of videos in this channel explaining how to get clients, how to start your business, and how to basically start as a new agent and become successful. So if you want to see more of that content, make sure to subscribe and watch some of our other videos, and you'll definitely get a good jump start on how to be successful as an agent and start making real money. If you like this video, definitely subscribe. And if you have questions, drop them in the comment section below, and I'll do everything I can to respond back to you. Thanks so much, and I'll talk to you soon.